Hi everybody, I'm Bill Sanders and this is Watch Art Sci, the art and science of watch collection. Today what I'm going to talk about in this little vest pocket video are 3 FP Journes from the collection of the Healer74. The first one is called the Vagabondage, and it's called the Vagabondage because the hour display sort of wanders around, vagabondage for vagabonds or wanderer, and the hour hand wanders around the dial in this way. Is that you can see at the 4 is circled by a little frame, and then it's got a little pointer on it. The pointer points to the minute, and the frame frames the current hour, and so it's about 4:40 on the watch that's pictured. And in the back, it's called a plate torture case, which is a sort of a turtle shaped case to it. And this was the first one in the turtle shape, or the tortue case, that the FP Journe made. All of the other ones before and since then have been round. But this is a watch that I just think is super, super cool. There's something about wandering hours that I really like. Now, this next one is called a Tourbillon vertical. And the Tourbillon vertical, there's the reason for vertical tourbillon, and the purpose of a tourbillon is try to get a constant force. And the problem with a tourbillon that was on the same flat plane as the dial, it would have a very difficult time on a wristwatch keeping that constant force. And so FP Journe made one that it has a vertical one. And so what happens is that the tourbillon, the balance is out this way. And that's one of the reasons they put it on a flat plane, was that it fit better. But this one, they needed a fatter case for it, and you can see it also from the back. In addition, it has a remontoire égalité and a jumping second, or called a second mort, a dead second. And you can see also the power reserve indicator up there, right at it's about between 11 and 12 o'clock at the top up there. What a watch. One of the things that I like about it too, if you look at the back, it may be difficult for you to see, but it says Geneva made. Doesn't say Swiss made, even though FP Journe could put Swiss made, but he decided that he's going to put Geneva made. So anyway, another just amazingly cool watch. Now this final watch is a rare one. They only made 10 of them with a ruby dial, and this is number 1 of the 10. And this has the flat tourbillon. It's more typical of tourbillons in watches. And this has also the dead second mort, and the remontoire égalité. Remontoire égalité, as you probably know, is one that, to keep the movement constant, is rewound so that the spring doing the ultimate movement of the escapement is as constant as possible. So these 3 watches by FP Journe that the Healer74 is sharing with us is really incredible. So one last review, here's the ruby, the tourbillon vertical, and in many ways my favorite, the vagabondage with the wandering hour and the plate tortue case. Okie doke. Well, as always, I'd like to hear from you what your opinion is, and any comments that you have. And until next time, this is Bill Sanders for Watch Art Sci, the art and science of watch collection.